So you're a business owner, and if you are, I'm willing to bet you've had that feeling. That moment you look at all the time and effort you're pouring into social media and just nothing. It's not working. Well, let's get into why that's happening, because the answer is probably not what you think. I mean, you've been putting in the hours, right? You're creating what you think is good content, you're posting it, you're trying to get your name out there, but weeks turn into months and the results have just flatlined. Almost no engagement, and the big one, no new business coming through the door. Naturally, the first place we all point the finger is at the content itself. Is it boring? Are the graphics wrong? Am I just not good at this? But here's the thing, what if it has nothing to do with your content? What if the real problem is that you're playing a game without actually understanding the rules? To really fix this, we have to start with the single biggest misunderstanding about what social media platforms actually are. Okay, this right here, this is the absolute core of the problem. Most of us treat platforms like LinkedIn or Instagram like a simple town notice board. You pin up your flyer and just hope the right people walk by. But that's not what they are, not even close. They're incredibly complex learning machines. When you're new, the algorithm has zero clue who to show your stuff to. So your first job isn't making ads, it's training the machine. And unfortunately, it's really easy to confuse that machine. When you post at random times, when your visuals are all over the place, when you publish at the wrong time of day or jump from one topic to another, you're sending completely mixed signals. The algorithm can't figure out who you are, so it just gives up and shows your content to pretty much nobody. Let me put it this way. Posting at the wrong time is exactly like opening up your shop in the middle of a business district at midnight. The lights are on, you're ready to go, but everyone you want to sell to is at home, asleep. The algorithm sees zero activity, assumes your post is a dud, and buries it. It's a vicious cycle. And this leads us right into the second big issue. You're trying to make decisions without any actual data. Think about it. You might have a plan for one post a week, but with approval delays, with life getting in the way, what does that actually become? We've seen it time and time again. It drops to just 2 posts a month. And let's be blunt, 2 posts a month is not a sample size. You can't learn anything from that. It's not data, it's just random noise. You're trying to judge the success of a race that never even left the starting blocks. To get a real read on what's working, you've got to give it time to breathe. You need volume, and you need patience. It takes about 8 solid weeks of consistent posting just to start seeing real trends. And honestly, a full 12 weeks before you can start making smart, data-driven changes to your strategy. And the reward for that patience? It's huge. The data shows that accounts that post consistently get nearly 5 times more engagement than the ones that just pop up occasionally. That discipline literally pays for itself. Okay, so if we know consistency is the key, why is it so incredibly hard for so many smart business owners to stick with it? Well, the answer isn't about marketing, it's about psychology. Ever heard of something called loss aversion? It's a fancy term for a simple human truth. Losing $100 hurts way more than winning $100 feels good. And for a business owner, you're not playing with house money. It's your money, your time, your reputation on the line with every single post. The stakes feel incredibly high. And that fear, that loss aversion, it shows up in some really common ways. See if any of these sound familiar. You tweak every single word. You sit on approvals for weeks. You see a competitor do something cool and you want to change your entire visual style right now. These all come from a good place. You're trying to protect your investment, but they end up completely derailing the strategy. And that's the real kicker, isn't it? The very actions you take to protect your budget and your brand are the exact things that guarantee the whole thing fails. You're trying so hard not to lose $1 on one post that you end up losing the $1,000 opportunity that consistency would have brought you. All right, now we need to talk about something a little awkward. It's that tension between you and your marketing agency that nobody really wants to say out loud. So your agency comes to you and says this. They say, look, you need to approve things faster. Stop over-editing. Just trust the system we agreed on. Now, based on everything we've just covered, that is 100% correct strategic advice. But wait a second, your alarm bells are probably going off, and for good reason. From where you're sitting, how do you know if that's real advice or just the agency trying to do less work? It's a totally fair question in an industry that, let's face it, has a bit of a trust problem. And look at this. The words are identical. A great agency trying to help you win, says the exact same thing as a lazy agency trying to cut corners and make their life easier. This is the catch-22. The more they push you to do the right thing, the more it can feel like they're just making excuses. So, if we can't just trust blindly, what's the answer? How do we break this cycle of suspicion and failure? It's not about trust. It's about having a clear system before a single piece of content is ever made. The way forward is a clear, respectful partnership. You, the client, bring the things no one else can. Your deep knowledge of your industry, the real stories, the soul of your brand. The agency brings the technical side, the platform expertise, the discipline to execute day in and day out, and the skill to analyze the results. It really boils down to this simple 3-step system. 1, agree on what success actually looks like before you start. 2, put those roles and responsibilities down in writing so there's no confusion. And 3, both sides commit, no matter what, to that 8 to 12-week runway to let the strategy actually work. Because at the end of the day, winning on social media isn't about working harder or stressing more or spending endless hours tweaking things. It's about having a clear, simple system that everyone understands and agrees to follow. At The 8 Global, we use AI to build that exact system for small and medium-sized businesses. We take the guesswork and the emotion out of it, so you can focus on what you do best. If you're ready to stop the cycle and build a marketing system that actually delivers, visit our website and let's have a conversation.
If this topic resonates with you, don't forget to comment below, give this video a like, share with fellow business owners, and hit subscribe to stay updated with more actionable business insights.